Hello everyone, once again I'm back here with another iRacing tale. This time it's my first 2013 Season 3 race in the Skip Barber series, and I have found myself in the top split with a lot of guys setting a quali time. My time was 1 minute 22 flat, while the fastest of Andre Butcher did a 24, so I am about 1.5 seconds slower than the fastest guy here. I'm not going to show you the whole race, but I am going to show you the start of it, because that's quite fun. So we are off, and I'm starting in position 12 out of 16. So far everyone's taking it easy. There weren't too many touches here in the first corner. I think everyone really took it easy. So that was nice to see. I am in the orange and black car here again, and I'm almost kiss the bright yellow car. I think he braked just a bit too soon. And once again here I avoid the red car, as he really late braked. As this is my first race, I have to say that I haven't done that many practice sessions in this car with the new build. Last time I actually raced this car was like 1.5 years ago. This was the second car I was driving in iRacing, so I haven't really touched it that much since, but I figured that now that it has the new tire model, I could learn the car and overtake some cars here. As you see, there's a crash up ahead. I managed to go on the inside. Always go on the inside if you see a crash in a corner, because cars bouncing off, they almost every time go to the outside of the corner. So cars spinning all over. But anyway, I haven't done that much of practice in this car, so actually I'm relearning the car during this race. This was one of my points to do during this race. It wasn't to win the race at all, because I wasn't going to do that anyway with those lap times I set. But it was getting familiar with the car again, and yeah, basically just keep it going for 18 laps. So far so good. I'm doing some mistakes here. I'm not going all the way out in the last corner as I should, because that's the widest line, the widest corner I could take. I learned that through the race, and it's always good to brake late here. You can almost always get away with it. This is a quite race I had here with a guy. I was in front of him here at this point, so I figured, yeah, I have the corner. There we go. Rear view camera. So at this point I think I'm in 8th position out of 16, so that's kind of middle in it all. Not bad for a start. One of the things I also learned is to use the gears to their maximum. really get it up to the rev limit, because that's really where it has some kind of torque, and it makes it gives me the advantage of turning more in than usually if I'm a gear more up. I don't know if it makes sense. Anyway, really just drive it to the edge on the revolutions. So I can't really get rid of that number 7 guy. So I figured, yeah, this could be a nice battle. So up ahead, there's clear track. I think we have about 5 seconds up to the next one. So it's all about him and me. Let's go back to him and view the action from here. I really like the new tires on this car. It really gives the sensation of being on a track with rubber on your tires. Oh, we should see this from the exterior view. So here I'm behind him, but I get a bit more speed during coming down this straight. So I'm side by side of him, but still side by side as he goes wide. But I give him the space here because, yeah, as I said in some of my earlier videos here in the beginning, it's about gaining some safety rating points and taking it a bit more easy. Also to get familiar with the cars. So there I almost lost it. Let's just take this camera and zoom in a bit on the action ahead of me, because I know what's going to happen in a little while. So right now I'm back down into 9th position. It's not too bad as I started 12th, and I wasn't really thinking that I would gain any positions in this top split. It's so crazy just to be thrown right into the hardest of the hardest action in a top split. I think there were about 40 or 50 drivers signed up for this race time, and yeah, we were divided by 16 cars in each session, so it's about 3 sessions, I think. I had to lift there in order to not go on the grass. I did experience in my short practice that you can actually spin right there going on the grass while still being on the throttle. So the guy in front almost loses grip, and the guy just next to me, he goes so wide that I think he's about 10 centimeters from the edge. So if he went out there, he would probably have spun. So I gained just a little bit on them. It's so nice with these slow moving cars that you could really position yourself quite well, and it really makes up for some very good racing. Oh yeah, oh this is so unfortunate. Let's go back and view that. I'm just going up here to the sky. Oops, not what I meant. Wanted. So yeah, he tries to avoid him, and I leave them in the dust. So back up into 7th position. The last thing that happens in the race, we are right now on coming on to lap number 8. So still 11 laps left. So actually, the last thing noticeable is that I move up a position from 7th to 6th because Andre Butcher, one of the DWC drivers, crashes and has a very damaged car. So I finish in position number 6. And my fastest was 21.6, so that's 0.4 second faster. So almost only 1 second slower than the fastest guys here. I gained 34 positions, probably due to a strength of field of almost 3200, and I get 0.05 safety rating points, probably due to that I had 2 incidents. So yeah, that was all I had for this session. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because there will be many more videos to come. Alright, see you next time.